50 on number one. 50 on number one. 1, 2, ready.
Oh, no, he doesn't. Greetings. Welcome to Henry Ford College's 2018 commencement exercise. I am Jeff Morford. As chairperson of the Senate, I am proud to represent Henry Ford College. Henry Ford College has a number of excellent student vocal and instrumental groups. These award-winning instrumentalists and singers perform locally, nationally, and even internationally. We will begin the program with the singing of the national anthem and college song, followed by a brief performance from the HFC chorus directed by vocal music director Kevin Dewey. Now, when we get to the college song, I know the graduates know the college song, so they will not need to turn to page 15 of the program to see the words. But if any of you in the audience need to see the words, it's on page 15. So please rise and join in the singing of the national anthem.
So proudly we hail at the twilight. Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee. God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee. Hail thee as the sun above. Melt the clouds of sin and sadness, drive the dark of doubt away. Giver of immortal gladness, fill us with the light, fill us with the light, oh, fill us with the light of day.
Don't you know we need you now? Fill us with your light, oh Lord. You fill us with your light. Oh yeah. Fill us with your light. Oh yeah. Take us there now, Lord.
I'm the chairperson of our faculty senate, and our faculty have asked for one more opportunity to stand and salute your accomplishments over the last few years. So if you would. It's now my pleasure to introduce the chair of Henry Ford College's Board of Trustees, Dr. Michael Mead, who will extend greetings on behalf of the entire board.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Well, thank you for that response. Makes me almost feel human. On behalf of the Henry Ford College Board of Trustees and the citizens of the College District, I offer congratulations to you. the 2018 graduates of Henry Ford College. Not that you don't know this, but today you celebrate an important turning point in your lives. Each of you has become a college graduate. You have worked long and hard for this day, with many of you working full-time, part-time, raising families, you name it, we know your lives. But I think we ought to just think about that for a minute. So I'm going to come out here, if I can. Ha, ha, ha. And yeah, thanks. Well, it's the PhD garb. And we have a judge here tonight, and she is kind of looking at these robes as maybe being a little better than the ones she's wearing as a judge. So we're going to watch her when she leaves, make sure she doesn't take one with her. At any rate, we know that you've been working very hard. We know how many credits you've taken, how many courses you've been in. We know that you now have knowledge and skills that will allow you to get employment, to go on to the four-year college if you want to. Whatever you're going to do, you know that you have started on a success path. But I don't know that everybody here understands how much time these students have devoted to this goal of this day. So I want to just kind of play this game. And the game is, I want you to think about the date that you came to this college. All right, you got it? Now this is 2018 for your information. And so subtract 2018 from the year that you came here and started on your journey toward sitting in these seats today. So I'm going to ask you, how many of you did this in 2 years? Could I see a show of hands? Okay. All right, now, how many did this in 3 years? Okay. Good, congratulations. How many in 4? All right. How many 5? How many 6? How many 7? How many 8? How many 9? Okay, we're getting there. Anybody 10 or over? Now, the only way I can translate that is that this is called persistence, all right? And my mother had 8 children. She's now in the next dimension. But she used to say to us regularly, the most important thing is to have goals. The second most important thing is to be persistent. So I appreciate all the work that you've done. I recognize how hard this effort has been. There is nobody on this stage that does not understand what you have gone through. There's nobody in the audience that they all know what you've been through. There is much to celebrate. So congratulations.
At this time, I would like to introduce the president of Henry Ford College, Mr. John Sitkowski, who will present the 2018 Distinguished Service Award, and then we'll introduce our commencement speaker.
Thank you, Chairman Morford. The Henry Ford College Distinguished Service Award honors individuals who have made substantial contributions toward excellence in education, outstanding civic accomplishments, and for their unwavering support of the college. This year's recipient is the Honorable Miriam Bazzi, who serves as judge in Wayne County Circuit Court. A lifelong resident of Dearborn, Judge Bazzi graduated from Fordson High School. She earned her undergraduate degree in political science from the University of Michigan, Dearborn, and her law degree from Wayne State University. She was a participant in the Harvard Young American Leadership Program in 2016. Judge Bozzi began her career as a law clerk at a private law firm and then became an assistant prosecuting attorney here in Wayne County. In May of 2017, Governor Rick Snyder appointed her to the Wayne County Circuit Court. This appointment, unfortunately, required her to conclude her service as a member of the Henry Ford College Board of Trustees and the Dearborn Public Schools Board of Education. Judge Bozzi has a long history of public service. As an undergraduate, she volunteered with the Arab American Institute and the Arab American Anti-Discrimination Committee. She later joined the Arab American Political Action Committee, where she became the first woman president. Prior to her appointment to the bench, Governor Snyder appointed her to the Michigan Middle Eastern Affairs Commission. She was also appointed to the Environmental Justice Work Group and has been active in the Dearborn and Dearborn Heights League of Women Voters. Judge Bozzi has been honored in Crain's Detroit Business in 2017 as one of its 40 under 40 for her contributions in the community and her profession. Please join me in congratulating this year's Distinguished Service Award recipient, Judge Miriam Bozzi.
In the fall of 1997, I walked into Henry Ford College for the first time. And as overwhelming as that moment was, I couldn't have imagined where those steps would ultimately lead me. Through the college, I had one of my first opportunities at a job. I worked as an education tutor through a program they had called Partners Plus. I also had one of my first opportunities at leadership. Through the Partners Plus program, I ended up being the education coordinator and working with my fellow students in attaining their higher education goals. And I could not have even imagined, almost 20 years later, I would serve on the Board of Trustees for Henry Ford College, to me, one of the highlights of my career. I know you are all here. You're going to do absolutely wonderful and great things, and you have no idea where those accomplishments are going to lead you or where you're going to go, but you're going to remember that it started with that day that you walked into Henry Ford College. And I want to thank the college for giving me the opportunity to learn, to grow, and to just continue to do great things. I appreciate all of you. This honor is really to me, it's one of the greatest honors I could get because it meant that I wasn't just here, but I did something. So thank you.
At this time, I'd like to introduce to you Mike Ilitch, our commencement speaker. Nick Ilitch is the Vice President of Product Management at Secure24, an information technology managed services firm in Southfield, Michigan. The company ranks among Computer World's best places to work in the field of information technology. Mr. Ilitch and his company have been good friends to Henry Ford College over the years. They have hired more than 25 Henry Ford College graduates, and they continue to volunteer with our computer technology programs as advisors each year. Mr. Ilitch earned his Bachelor's of Arts in Business Management from Northwood University with a focus on marketing and international business. He then earned his Master's of Business Administration through Michigan State University's Executive MBA program. Mr. Ilitch also is a member of the Henry Ford College President's Advisory Committee since 2016. Please join me in welcoming this year's commencement speaker, Mr. Nick Ilitch.
All right, good afternoon, graduates. How about that, the Henry Ford College chorus choir? That was phenomenal. Another round of applause. So imagine just for a moment that in the next 15 minutes, you might just learn something that could change the way you look at life. In fact, if the average person spent just 15 minutes each day developing these 4 skills I'm about to share, rather than aimlessly updating their Snapchat, Instagram, and other social network, they would have a higher likelihood of living a more successful and a more intentional life. So as President Sikowski kindly introduced me, my name is Nick Illich, and I thank you for having me here with you today. I'm honored to be here and excited to have the privilege to speak with you and see so many bright and shining faces. To all the friends, family, the exceptional teachers, a special thank you to you for being here and for shaping these students' experience. We are all excited for the future as you students graduate from the Henry Ford class of 2018. So many of you are going on to become business people, technicians, chefs, health practitioners, continuing scholars, and other highly regarded industry professionals in your community. And you should be incredibly proud of your accomplishments. No matter what your profession, I encourage you each to continue to label yourself as a lifelong learner, as learning in life does not stop today. And you have an incredible opportunity ahead. Just by growing up and spending time in America and successfully graduating from at least 2 years of higher education places you ahead academically than more than 90% of the world. Just think about that for a second. And to whom much is given, much is expected. It's a popular quote that can also be seen just outside the Detroit Red Wings locker room before players hit the ice each game. Now, many great leaders, they did not set out with the goal of being great. Those I see as successful, they found their passion in life, their thirst for life. And that is hopefully my major takeaway for you in the short time that we have today together. A thirst for life. I'll walk you through the 4 key skills that have helped me and many others find and develop a passion and thirst for life. Now, before I reveal these key secrets, a quick background on myself. The number one question I'm often asked is, hey, Nick, why don't you work with your family? So in 1959, my grandparents, Mike and Marion Illich, both children of Macedonian immigrants, opened a pizza store named Little Caesars Pizza Treat, 7 miles exactly from us here today in Garden City, Michigan. Through their hard work, exceptional team building, and careful decisions, with a bit of luck along the way, they have expanded Little Caesars Pizza to the largest pizza franchise in the world. In 1982, they purchased the Detroit Red Wings, slowly building them to a Stanley Cup championship team, winning cups in 1997, 98, 2002, and 2008. In 1992, they went on to purchase the Detroit Tigers, a team my grandfather played baseball with in their farm system growing up for 3 years after playing baseball in the Marines. And last year, the Red Wings and Pistons celebrated their inaugural season in Little Caesars Arena, fulfilling a hope and a vision my grandparents had of making a strong Detroit sports and entertainment core, revitalizing Detroit, and bringing millions of people downtown to eat, shop, and spend time with their family, their friends, and celebrate for many years to come. So, early in my career, I've worked in a few roles within my family, and decided I wanted to try and craft my own course in life. I found that for me, specifically learning how to program at the age of 12, that business technology, and more specifically, computer programming, was something I was excited to learn more about. I wanted to learn how to create new applications and systems and bring people together in the digital world. So in 2008, shortly after graduating Northwood University, I took an entry-level job as a junior network engineer with a company called Secure24. As one of the original core 30 employees of the company, we've grown the business to one of the largest Michigan-based tech firms. Now with over 650 of the world's top technologists, Secure24 ranks in the top 100 best places to work in computer world and is ranked #1 in training. So hint, hint, if you know anybody who's IT savvy, we're hiring. Okay, it's my shameless hiring plug. And actually, we've hired over 25 of our skilled IT engineers right here from Henry Ford College. So personally, I've never stopped learning on the job and asking many questions, reading and studying how people operate. I was recently brought onto the executive leadership team and was part of a group that led the acquisition of Secure24 into NTT, one of the largest companies in Japan. And we are now operating with over 230,000 employees globally in the NTT network. This opens up many opportunities for my coworkers to grow in their own specialties and to travel the globe. Okay, enough about me. Today is about you. It's about you and your accomplishments. Now I'd like to share some ideas to continue in your success ahead. So here's some lessons. They've helped both my family and myself experience success in our life, and I call it the thirst for life, L-I-F-E. The first lesson in life starts with L, and that is to learn. Learning is like breathing. It keeps us alive. Personally, I attempt to learn and share what I've learned in every situation, in every interaction. My parents and grandparents' #1 emphasis each year was, how are you doing in school? We would share report cards and get a lot of positive attention for any of the A's that we would get. Learning for you does not stop here today. The world's most successful and brilliant people commit themselves daily to learn through both formal education and also through other mediums, through mentoring, continued reading of books, blogs, podcasts, TED Talks, travel, writing and sharing ideas, asking good questions with top practitioners in your field. The thirst to learn is a key facet in life. And my hope, more than any of these ideas, is that you continue in your journey of learning both through formal education and everyday learning opportunities ahead. So that's the L in life, lifelong learning. #2 is the thirst to innovate, the I in life. Now, Henry Ford was clearly a world-changing, future-driven innovator, innovating through automobile design, manufacturing processes, as well as creating new business models. And innovation can happen in many ways and in many different levels. Innovation can be revolutionary. Things like the iPhone, Airbnb, and Uber. Or, more simply, through taking concepts that you've learned and applying them in your own circumstances on a bit smaller scale. Here's a personal example. In school, I had learned about how other companies like 3M, Ford, and Motorola had taken a lot of processes, digitized them to add speed, quality, and efficiency. And after learning this, I was fascinated. I went in on Monday morning and gathered a team of people to start digitizing our sales force. We were previously very reliant on a very slow, paper-based method, and through the project's success, we yielded an increase of sales, our customers were happier, and all of my coworkers thanked me for a lot of the headaches we solved. So part of creativity in innovation is taking those lessons you've learned and applying them in your own unique ways. So step 1, the innovative idea. Step 2, which is actually more important, is the follow-through and actually doing it. Think back to the top 5 lessons or concepts that you've taken away in your time here at Henry Ford College. How might you apply them going forward? Is anyone going on to become an accountant? They say even you can be creative. We have an accountant there. So you can be creative. And I know it's a joke. They say creative accountants end up in jail, but truly, I think you can, okay? It's in the way that you get your processes done, organizing information, creating new platforms, and speaking the most powerful language in business through new ways of innovation. So one is learn, and two is applying what you've learned in your own unique way through innovation. The third is focus. The thirst to block out noise in life and truly focus. In a world where screen time and push notifications interrupt us every hour of every day, we must all set aside the time to master the traits and skills in order to become successful. And focus on the fundamentals. It's no surprise that even in Major League Baseball practices, players are required to field ground balls over and over again. They perfect the little things. And you would never see a player in the dugout on their cell phone. You don't see leaders in meetings on their phones either. They're focused at the task at hand. The things you're passionate about, you will sacrifice the time to learn, to cultivate and master the attention of detail through focus. And lastly, the thirst to endure. One thing's inevitable. We will all have setbacks and challenges, situations that often seem like there's no way out. The power to endure and persevere through adversity is key. I learned this with my brother and sister, who I grew up closer to than anyone in the world, through a parent's divorce and uprooting several times across the country growing up. We came from a hockey family, travel hockey. People always told me, Nick, you're a hockey player, you're never going to be able to run. Anytime I heard that, I wanted to run. And I remember as a kid running around the house, videotaping races with my brother and sister. Now, my best example of endurance comes from tragic life experience. It was a time in life where I was living unintentionally. I was trying to handle life on my own with nobody's help, living far away and pretty disconnected from my family. In 2003, my brother was passenger in his friend's new car, and speeding down our subdivision, showing off, they crashed into a tree going over 60 miles per hour. It took over 2 hours to get him out of the car with the jaws of life, and he was in a coma for 2 weeks, unable to move when he awoke. The next time I saw my brother was in the hospital, and life had changed forever. Slowly, weeks and months had passed, and Mike worked towards gaining movement in his fingers, his hands, and was eventually able to stand up and walk again using a walker, and years later, just now using a cane to balance, and Mike never complained once. I'm encouraged daily through Mike's endurance. It really was a very challenging time for my whole family, and an eye-opener to how fragile life is, how fortunate we are to be given each moment here on this earth. Years later, Mike suggested that I try to join a group of 1,000 runners in the Detroit Marathon to raise money so that people in Kenya could get access to clean drinking water, which is a huge problem. Without having even ran as much as a 5K before, I ambitiously accepted, but only if my sister would too. And we discovered hand cycling and suggested to Mike to try it out. It was his first sport in over 9 years. And in October 2013, after a ton of weekly training and through perseverance, Mike, Christina, and I all successfully finished our first 26.2-mile marathon together. But even more exciting than that, we finished the marathon and we hit our fundraising goal. The larger fundraising group raised over $1 million to build clean water wells in Kenya. So endurance is absolutely key as you face challenges. It's what helps keep you going, especially as you find causes greater than yourself to work towards. The thirst of life: learn, innovate, focus, and endure. So today is a big day, and you should be excited, proud, maybe a bit nervous or relieved, but full of hope and new ideas. As you reflect on your education here at Henry Ford College, all of the classes, the quizzes, the lectures, that your teachers have been so kind to have poured their time, their talent, and their love for you to grow, so that you can take the next step in your life and in your career, and truly give life your best shot. I ask, in your own life, what motivates you? Now, maybe as a challenge, as a last homework assignment maybe, as you lay quietly awake at night, I encourage you to think about and start or add to a list by your bed. And write down, what are some of the notes of what you're passionate about? What are the skills that are most important to you to continue to develop? What's your own thirst for life? I thank you for this opportunity to speak with you on this exciting day. Congratulations on your accomplishments. My hope is for you every day. May you wake up and find your own thirst for life. Thank you.
What I'd like to do is thank you, Nick, for those very, very encouraging and insightful remarks. And thank you for being a chief spokesman and a supporter of this college.
It's now my privilege to give a charge to the 2018 graduates. You should be aware that I teach in the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics school. So when I was given this opportunity, I thought, what a great time to get a little bit of physics, a little last physics lessons in as well. Well, now, come on. I promise you it's not that bad. I want to talk about potential energy because many people, when they talk about a career path, they use directions like they talk about going up through your career, but you could make the case that we all start with some potential. And we can either stay in place or we can start rolling downhill. Like if there's a rock on a hill, if you give it a little push, it'll start rolling down the hill. And instead of just rolling down the hill, we gather momentum and successes as we go. But notice how you had to unlock that potential. Sometimes to get the potential going, you need to give something a small push. And for many of you, maybe you got a push from someone saying you'd make a good teacher. Or maybe your push was seeing and respecting a healthcare professional. Maybe you even got a second push when a classmate or teacher helped you past a level spot on your hill. My charge to you is to help others start down the hill. Encourage someone at work to train or pursue a degree to advance his or her career. Encourage a passionate and compassionate friend to run for office or join a service organization like Access or the Rotary. Help support a friend who's at a level spot on their hill. This is clearly not a unique charge. In fact, in 2016, Michelle Obama said to a student workshop, "One of the things I've always done throughout my life, I have found that person, that group of people, that I was going to reach my hand out and help bring them along with me." That lack of uniqueness brings me to the final part of my charge. So one rolling stone can collide with others, and then those can collide with still more. And so I charge you to take a moment and imagine the avalanche of good for our community, our nation, and our world if we all help each other unlock our potential, if we all roll down the hill together. Thank you.
Okay, here we go, and I am at the right page. Each year at commencement, we honor the mace bearer. The honor of the mace bearer goes to the faculty member who has a long and distinguished record of service to Henry Ford College. The mace carries the official seal of the college. It is a symbol of authority of Henry Ford College to grant certificates and degrees to those who meet its high academic standards. The bearer of the mace represents all college faculty and staff, both past and present, who have contributed much to the development of Henry Ford College and to the education of the students. Please join me in expressing appreciation to the mace bearer for this year, Ms. Royetta Elba, instructor of mathematics, who has served with the students at Henry Ford with distinction since 1985. Also, in keeping with tradition here at the college, I would like to recognize those students who are graduating with honors. Would all of those graduating summa cum laude with a grade point average of 3.9 or higher please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You can be seated. Also, would all those graduating magna cum laude with a grade point average of 3.70 through 3.89 please stand and be recognized? Thank you. And would all those graduate cum laude with a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.69 please stand and be recognized? Thank you, and you can be seated. What I'd like to do also is acknowledge any graduates of Henry Ford, of the College Board, faculty, and staff. If you are a graduate related to a Board of Trustee member, a faculty member, or a staff member, please rise. Oh. No, same thing this morning. We didn't have it this morning. So at this time, it is my privilege then to convey degrees upon the graduates. I welcome the Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Michael Nealon, to the podium to present the candidates.
I want to thank President Satkowski for allowing me the next 45 minutes or so to speak with you about, it's not about us, it's about you. This is your turn. This is exciting. So I ask, will all the candidates, all the candidates for an Associate in Arts, an AA degree, would you please rise? President Satkowski, I present to you these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for an Associate in Arts degree.
With that, under the authority vested in me by the Henry Ford College Board of Trustees and the state of Michigan, I confer upon you an Associate in Arts degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Thanks. Please be seated. Now, will all the candidates for an Associate in Business degree please rise? President Satkowski, I present to you these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for an Associate in Business degree.
Again, under the authority vested in me by the Henry Ford College Board of Trustees in the state of Michigan, I confer upon you an Associate in Business degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
At this time, will all the candidates for an Associate in General Studies degree please rise? President Satkowski, I present to you these candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for an Associate in General Studies degree.
And again, under the authority vested in me by the Henry Ford College Board of Trustees and the state of Michigan, I confer upon you an Associate in General Studies degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. And with that, will the graduates please follow the instructions of the marshal and come to the stage to receive their diplomas.
Byron, go ahead. It's my honor. Byron Brooks.
Jamila Moshead.
Lashana Lott Dumas.
Victoria Martinez.
Layal Syed.
Amani Saleh.
Carmen Foxworth.
Rhonda Barek.
Sovette Lloyd.
Bonnie Watson.
Neolante Cuff.
Tashana Neal.
Bridget Wilbert.
Abdulaziz Al-Fadili.
Jasmine Exton.
Rahima Ashish.
Zainab Nasser.
Aswan Fadel.
Hannah Richardson.
Nicole Smith.
Caitlin Baker.
Renata Dyke.
Jamie Haller.
Heather Salazar.
Leanne Higgins.
Trina Barron.
Rebecca Wilder.
Iman Chihab.
Candace Scott.
Nyotha Neves.
Martina Dudley.
Noor El Musawi.
Kay El Musawi.
Hannah El Kalawi.
Zaire Hawthorne.
Noor Mahedi.
Najwa Idris.
Dina Fakuri.
Ali Hyder.
Felicia Jones.
Anastasia Moeller.
Jacob DeBolt.
Christopher Sunquist.
Robert Jones.
Kimberlyn Burdell. Thomas Schwartz.
Ebony Wright.
Mirabelle Augustine.
Trisha Faye Diane Pearson.
Nadia Ilian.
Muna Saeed.
Ashley Sornig.
Yesenia Roman Murphy.
Alec Bouzid.
Sean Mims.
Linda Eichenberg.
Zainab Al-Falawi.
Fatima Al-Hanik.
Safa Lathy.
Ruey Zaglu.
Kathleen Ulrich.
Dabruchi Ayun.
Monica Byrne.
Jennifer Raymond.
Trinette Miller.
Chesney Rustin.
Tierra Johnson.
Alacia Shepard.
Crystal Simpson.
Jewel Williams.
Felicia Mills.
Robin Johnson.
Jillian Booth.
Bianca Seals.
Siham Mughali.
Thadia Faraj.
Juliana Albunaya.
Safwan Mohammed Abu Majid.
Tamika Parker.
Selena Morales.
Jennifer Velasquez.
Asma Musle.
Nama El-Jabawi.
Lori Harrison.
Laquise Ward.
Cherilette Humphrey.
Kiera Montgomery.
John Swaggerty.
Matthew Eldridge.
Aisha Stewart.
Theodore Dawson.
Alexandra Richardson.
Mary Pastel.
Zaina Abdul Rahim.
Autumn Hayes Cersei.
Cheryl Jarvis.
Nargis Abdurrasur.
Julie Richard.
Gloria Niles.
Hatim Albagal.
Tierra Beeson.
Edward Richardson.
Evangelia Kerwin.
Sasha Mansfield.
Miriam Saba.
Megan Ferguson.
Shema El-Kuftani.
May Rooney.
Tamara Greer.
Sarur Sela.
Amani Hamani.
Najla Beydoun.
Fatin Ali.
Angela Nutter.
Erica Foster.
Bianca Molinari.
Julia Baker.
Letitia Jackson.
Glorivette Pena.
Ashton Towns.
Razarka Loshi.
Marlon Smith.
Ricardo Arredondo.
Marquise Ware.
Samantha Moore.
Ashley Hullerman.
Jennifer Shelton.
Stacy Hampton.
Kadisha Williams.
Brianna Thomas.
Catherine Zerker.
Shanette Peterson.
Ajane Peterson.
Kenneth McNeil.
Keela Dillard.
Juliana Watkins.
Natalie Kuhn.
Aisha Walker.
Ivy Owens.
Alexandria Bryant.
Raven Frank.
Michelle Cordoniel.
Anel Sherman.
Tierra Jones.
Delana Partlow.
Lana Alkawaji.
Tarek El-Kawaji.
Brandy Boyd.
Candace Spankowski.
Miriam Bazzi.
Darlene Buchanan.
Suzanne Bransner.
Allison Murakami.
Grace Nukukonga Malonga.
Nakia Camp.
Fatme Obeid.
Shelby Perkins.
Lauren Schultz.
Ariel Zalewski.
Benjamin Deere.
Kenneth Jackson.
Brittany Tolles.
Christopher Clark.
Jasmine Ramirez.
Tiffany Hawkins.
Natasha Hawkins.
Catherine Anderson.
Samantha Diggs.
Sama Eldarnu.
Lynn Gilmore.
Mohammed Ali Zader.
Krista Mullins.
Fatima Beydoun.
Jessica Mahison.
Diana Harb.
Mohammed Amer.
Tila Thomas.
Dominique Johnson.
Pamela Williams.
Anita Holmes.
Brianna Brinston.
Antonio Trujillo.
Amy Cherry.
Rebecca Christian.
Janice Rogers.
Rebecca Priest.
Dana Maxwell.
Patrick Rowley.
Brandon Hughes.
James Bibb.
Adalia Alvarez.
Melissa Zamet.
Trisha Nash. Erica Friesen.
Brandon Garrett.
Dakota Natal.
Kirk Marcellus Hogan.
Treasure Crocker.
Eric Malone Jr.
Margaret Parham.
Miranda Wise.
Tamara Smith.
Mike Ray.
Nicole Stewart.
Wissam Kodir.
Amy Scott.
Shantania Young.
Malak Nahali.
Maria Smith.
Daniela Salgado Madrid.
Jarrell Prater.
Toshina Crawford. Chantel Thompson.
Dominique Perrin.
Joshua Miller.
Chantel Norwood.
Quenisha Caldwell.
Kiera Scott.
Aaron Griffin.
Sierra Smith.
Darius Chicken Biscuit Jones.
Jasmine Young.
Elijah Reed.
Amy or Amen? Amy Church.
We at Henry Ford College have the honor of inducting our newest graduates into the HFC Alumni Association. Will the graduates please rise? I confer upon you membership into the Henry Ford College Alumni Association. Well, as an aside, I hope you'll keep that enthusiasm up when the first mailer comes to your house. With all rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. It is my hope that the friendships and acquaintances begun at Henry Ford College will continue to prosper and grow through your association with other graduates. Graduates, please continue to stand. As we conclude, I do want to take a moment to thank and recognize Mr. Kevin Dewey and the HFC Chorus, Mr. Rick Goward and the HFC Brass Ensemble, our marshals, our interpreter, Miss Alyssa Grant, and all the folks behind the scenes who actually write these scripts so they don't put their names in here, and they really should. I now conclude the 2018 commencement exercise. Guests, please remain seated until the graduates and faculty have exited. Miss Elba, please start the recessional.